Welcome back. All right, now one of the hardest things about education after high school doesn't come from within the classroom walls. It comes from what happens after getting that diploma.
That's right. A lot of people struggle with student loan debt years after they graduate. Today we have Danny Van Sickle with us. He's a training director of the Electrical Training Alliance of Jacksonville, and he's going to tell us more about how the school is a career path that knocks out all of that debt. You don't have to worry about that, and provides you with a really solid career afterwards. How you doing, man?
Doing good, Curtis. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Again, hopefully everything got repaired after I was out at the school.
It took us a little while, but we got it.
We got everything put back together.
Oh,
Tell folks about your school.
We are a electrical and teledata apprenticeship. We go between 4 and 5 years, depending on which path that you take. You go to school 2 nights a week, and you work full-time job during the daytime. As you progress through the apprenticeship, you make a little bit more money each year until you finally finish the apprenticeship. And one of the best things about it is there is no tuition involved.
Okay, so I instantly perked up because I hear it's debt-free. No student debt?
No, what happens is contributions come into the apprenticeship from the companies that use the apprenticeship. The companies do that on behalf of the workers that work for the company. So the more workers that a company has, the more money comes into the apprenticeship. And the thinking is the more work that a company has, the more apprentices it's going to need in the future. We kind of look at it as paying it forward. Most of the electrical workers went through the apprenticeship themselves. So they're helping fund the next generation of apprentices that come behind them. We get some money from federal and state agencies, but the majority of it comes through contributions. And the best thing about it is the only thing the student has to pay for are the books and the course fees.
Yeah, we talked about that when I was out there. In the books, by the way, before you think this is just some easy thing, you got to be super smart to do this, because the book was like this thick, and I don't.
Oh, wow.
And so this book, though, is not just for the course, though. This book, these guys use.
Right. They normally get between 4 to 7 books per year. Some of the books are used in multiple years, like the one that you had. They're written by leading publishing companies like American Technical Publishers and Mosaic. They have state-of-the-art graphics in their book. They use industry experts in their book to create the material that the apprentices need to go through the school. I know that whenever I finished the school, I ran a service truck for several years, and I had some of these books in my truck. I would actually use them on the job because you would run into situations that you weren't quite familiar with. You had that material there. Another benefit is we have a lot of guys like me who decide to get their master electrical license when they finish the apprenticeship. The books needed to get that license are the same books that you use in the apprenticeship.
Oh, that's just great. I wish that was the case for all universities out there, but I'd probably use those books to sit on as well. They would have multi-purposes. But there's also online courses, right?
That's right. The books are used in conjunction with the online courses. They're delivered through a learned management system. The questions and answers are developed at our national level from our national leading electrical experts. This material is yours to keep for long after you finish the apprenticeship. It's great material. We have a lot of students who, when they finish the apprenticeship, decide to do different kinds of electrical fields. They might decide to go and be an electrical inspector, an electrical engineer. When they get done, they've got 5 years worth of questions and answers they can use as source material to help them get those certifications or even get that job.
I thought that was the coolest part when I was out there, is that the people that come in there, a couple of the guys showed up from their job. You see they drove their work truck in, and they were coming for class. But so folks out there, let's break it down. How do we get involved in the program?
The best way to do it is to go to our website, which is www.etajax.org. You can also come into our facility, and when you get there, you're going to fill out an online application. It's going to ask you basic application style questions, and it's also going to ask you to upload some documents, things like a valid driver's license, high school transcripts, things like that. Once you get a completed application, you'll get notified to take an aptitude test. And once you score well enough on the aptitude test, you get an interview. When you come in for the interview, depending on how you do in your interview, you get ranked. And at the end of the interview process, they decide how many that they're going to take, and they take the top ranked applicants.
And you don't have to have any electrical experience before this besides turning a light switch on, right?
Absolutely. We get students that come straight from high school. We get students in their early 40s that maybe tried another career, didn't quite work out for them, and they want to start over with us, and everything in between.
And again, go over how much an hour you guys just got bumped up to that you're guaranteed?
Right now we are over $28 an hour in the pocket, and that's just for this area. If you decide to go to other areas and work through an IBEW, NECA organization, you make whatever scale that is. In other parts of the country, they make significantly more than that. But we're very proud of what we make here, and it works good for us.
And that's great. A chunk of it isn't going back into the student debt. So
that's
right.
That's great.
Great program. Appreciate you being here and sharing it again. And sign-ups are happening as we speak, folks. So we want to thank the Electrical Training Alliance of Jacksonville for being here and sharing their services. For more information, visit etajax.org or just simply call 904-737-7533.